Hi everyone, we are at the Cosmopolitan again, and today's going to be a good review just because in one of my last reviews I actually stayed at the Cosmo in their West End tower. I don't know, there's a new name for the tower, I don't know what it is, but I stayed in the exact same room, which was the Terrace studio. Now I'm staying in the same room type but in the Boulevard Tower, which used to be called the East End Tower. But this is going to be a good side-by-side comparison just because they recently refreshed the studios in the Boulevard Tower, whereas the West Tower is still not. They're still the classic quote-unquote design. So we'll see what they refreshed here if you want to watch my other video on the West Tower Terrace studio. So we'll get to the bathroom, which is to the right here in just a moment, but we'll go step into the living area. And one of the first things you'll notice upgraded here is massive. Looks like a 55, could be a 60-inch flat screen TV in the living area here. You can see they changed the furniture, the wall treatments, the light fixtures are different. There's more of grays and brass fixtures here. You still have your wet bar area over here with a mini bar, which is that first area right there. And then you have storage here. Just more. Turn on all the lights. There you go. You got a nice little view of the fixtures here. Here's some of the wallpaper changes. Now this looks right over here. This looks like it's a wall treatment, but when we get to the bathroom, I'll show you. This is one of the biggest changes in the room. Going into the bedroom, and we are on the 58th floor, so there's a decent view. I didn't get a view of the fountains, but it's a view of the southern part of the strip. You still get a strip view on either side. So this is the closet area right here, and a nice king-size bed. They go over here because one of the neat things are these little pop-out reading lights. So you just push right over here. They automatically turn on, and then you can actually turn that so that it faces wherever you want to. It's a cool little thing. Nice quality brass. Here you get like a 43 to 46 inch TV. And then I'm going into the closets. Nothing's changed here except the wallpaper, really. I think in the other room, the wallpaper was a bunch of eyes looking at you. Now it's more metallic and pink. And then going into this extension here, you have the safe, the ironing board, iron, slippers. All right. Now, of course, one of the best features of these rooms, suites, is the fact that you get a balcony. So we're gonna go out here, and you kind of hear a little bit of the rumbling going on outside. It's kind of quiet right now. Today is Memorial Day, and we're in the middle of the afternoon. So once I open the door, you're really gonna get an idea of how loud it is. And we're on the 58th floor. Yeah, it's pretty loud. So, you get a nice view of the strip here. You can barely hear me, but right down there are the pool area. So it does get, sorry, there's no finger. It does get very loud out here, so you might want to bring earplugs. If you don't like the noise all the way up here, then your best bet is to go with the West Tower, because it's pretty noisy, and I can see some people being impacted by the sleeping when it does turn into when marquee does get loud in the nighttime. But the furniture has been refreshed as well compared to the West Tower, so that's nice. You do get a sofa and a little seat here. So we're going to go in and close the door. All right, going back through, we're going to head over to the bathroom. So there's this sliding door here, and that's going to be the way that you close the door. You get a full-length mirror. When you first enter the bathroom, one thing that hasn't changed is you still have your bubbler tubs. You do get the jets. One of the big advantages, to me, in my eyes, of this room type over the one bedroom, the Terrace one bedroom, because they do have the Japanese soaking tub, but there are no bubbles there, so I do like the bubbles. You get a humdrum kind of vanity area here. Nothing much has been changed there, but what I wanted to point out was this. So before, if you looked at my other video, you know that this is in the West Tower open, completely open. So I'm sure they've heard a lot of complaints with privacy. So if you are one of the types that prefers privacy in the studio, the Terrace studio, they have blocked it off in the East End or Boulevard Tower so far. So that may be something you want to think about, but it does make a pretty cool feature from the other side because it just looks like a wall treatment. The shower area hasn't much changed, but it's still, quite large. You get a nice little bench in there. It's walk-in. The toiletries are the same. They're the 5 Wits brand out of New York. And this is the toilet area. Everything is very spacious in this bathroom. I mean, that hasn't changed. So, it's one of the best rooms I've stayed in, and they just refreshed it, so it's even better. But seriously consider this, I guess, what you would say, maybe an upgrade over the West End if you are staying in the studio, just because this is recently refreshed. And you do get privacy, but the trade-off is the West or the Boulevard Tower is louder because it's right above marquee and the pool deck, day club, all of that. So just something to keep in mind, but it is a great new or recently refreshed room. Hope to see you again soon.